Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Y'all, I know it got to be some questions, and I don't know where the answers gonna come from, but I guess we'll have to build our own answers, okay? To the Guthrie disappearance. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all time to come in, and I want you to ask questions. Let's put the answers to what's going on in the disappearances, Miss Nancy Guthrie. So I give y'all time to come in. Yeah, it's so many questions about the Nancy Guthrie case. It's a lot of questions. I never seen nothing like this before. Um, why did it happen? Why did it have to happen? Was it planned? Anything like that? So I just want us to look further into what we have learned about the case. What was some things that besides she's gone. Okay, something. Let's tell me. Let's talk. Y'all come on in. Let's talk on this beautiful afternoon. It's so beautiful out here. It's so beautiful, nice, quiet, and wind blowing, and everything. So let's ask questions, answers, and I'll wait. What are some questions do you have about the Nancy Guthrie case? One of my main question is, was this kidnapping planned? Did they plan it? Or what did they do? Did they plan the disappearance of Miss Nancy Guthrie? Was it planned? Is it made up? Is it planned? Did somebody just wake up one day and decided to kidnap her? And what purpose do you think that she was kidnapped? Okay. So I really want to talk about that. Really want you to get y'all thinking, and let's think together. Cause the first thing I slept on this, took a nap. Hey, baby. I said and I thought about the case. Y'all come in and give me some questions, and then we could put our questions and answers together to solve out the case ourselves. Because first of all, y'all, so first of all, listen. Let's stay on the topic right now. Then we'll say all of that at the end. Okay, y'all. With this disappearances, kidnapping. I'm not gonna not say that's what it's not. That it's not. Do I think it's a kidnapping? I think it's a kidnapping, but why? But why did they kidnap her on her one day after her birthday? Why was a kidnapping planned and she lives alone? Why did they have to kidnap her? You know what I mean? So I just said, why did they have to kidnap her? She not the president, daughter. I mean, she got money herself. Why did they kidnap her? It seemed like it either would. It just. This is weird. Whatever that means. But whatever that means. But what questions do y'all have about the disappearances of Miss Nancy Guthrie? Do it seem like somebody? What? They throw me off. They throwing us off because she lives alone. I hope she lives alone in the house. I hope don't nobody live there with her. Cause they can't get in the front door. So they have to have somehow they got inside of her house. How did they get inside of the house? They haven't even spoke to us, talked about that to us. They have not said anything about that. I don't think it was kidnapping, home breaking that went wrong. But around was from people trying. Okay, so Johnny, you think that someone was taking somebody's was taking advantage of Miss Guthrie. So what gave you that idea that somebody was taking advantage of her? You know, tell me why you say that. Why did you say that the ransom was from people trying? Okay, you said the ransom, the ransom from people trying to take the advantage of her. So what do you think happened to her? If you don't think that it was cracking advantage of her, I do too. But you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm really thinking reality, y'all. I'm really thinking like life for real. Why did they wait till Miss Nancy turned 84 to do this to her? She just had that birthday. Why did they wait to let her spend time with her families and friends on her birthday, on her 84th birthday, and then she's no longer here with us? And what happened in that 41 minutes that the person stayed in the house? 41 minutes? What they were doing? Did Miss what? Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. I believe that the family felt that she was safe. You know, y'all, a lot of 84-year-old can take care of themselves. That's what we got to really look at this. She can take care of herself. A lot of 84-year-old women, like my mom, she was 83. She really could have stayed by herself, but it wasn't safe for her to stay by herself. It might be. I don't think it's a family member. No, I don't think it's a family member. I think that in order for it to be, I just don't like that they call it, like, you know, most criminals won't have to take care of an 84. Right. I don't think she made it out of that. But you know what, Johnny? I just been saying that. I've been thinking that too. That did she ever come out the house? If she ever came out the house, where's her body? Didn't you think they dumped her body off somewhere? And we would never find a Miss Guthrie? Or do y'all think somebody took her? I think she's in the creek or somewhere. Where? Okay. I think she could have been in the creek or somewhere. But you have to ask yourself, why did this person do this to her? Everybody can think what you want to think, so tell me what you think. Don't do that over here now. Whatever somebody think in their opinion is their opinion, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. That's their freedom of speech. Say what you want to say. No. You can't say what you can, don't say what you don't think. Just say what you do think happened to her. Let's focus on that. Now I think and you have your opinion. I'm the boss over here. so I feel it was a revenge type deal. Okay, when you said you think that it's a revenge type deal. What are you talking about, babies? I think the body near the home too. I think that the body near the home sitting there waiting on them to dig it up. I don't think they could have done too much with. They don't have to. They didn't have to kidnap her because they didn't have to. And then they go somewhere else and try to get money from her. Come on, y'all, that don't make sense. Then they try to go somewhere and take more. They don't try to use her, get all her money out the bank. They don't try to get no money out the bank. You know what? And then what else went in my mind was, do she have a little boyfriend on the side? You know, a lot of 84-year-olds have friends on the side. You know, like little pals, friends on the side that they call their friends. Shoot, my grandmama had it going on. She thinks she's something else. She had a little friend, and we had her call him uncle. You said for one, his movement on that porch, he was too calm for it. Right. He was moving like he's supposed to be a part of it. You know what I mean? He was moving on the porch like, what is he looking for? See, my thing is, he walked up to that ring cam, and he looked like, what the heck is this? Is this a ring camera? What is this thing right here? Like he never seen one before in his life. So 1 minute it make me feel like it was some anybody that breaks in your house, they gonna wonder about your ring camera. They gonna try to avoid being in that ring camera. But that was the first time I ever seen a ring camera like Miss. They call it a Nancy. That's the first time I ever seen a ring camera like that. And I'm just curious, why did they take? They didn't take the ring business from the camera, so why did they take the camera down? That don't make sense. She would have been at 84, walking, talking piece of everything. Right. They wouldn't take her. A kidnapper wouldn't think about taking her. To me. Right. I'm just saying. And then again, y'all got to remember, I'm going to tell you what else came through my mind, y'all. These are just my opinion. But I went to sleep and I wake up and I think, your thought process, take the money and the jewelry. Yeah, take the money and the jewelry and leave. Why are they doing all of this? I'm going to tell you something. Why did they call it a kidnapping? Right, something went wrong. Something went wrong. I couldn't even come up with a title, y'all. Sometimes I felt funny, strange saying she got hurt. They dumped her. I think she got hurt too, and somebody know her hiding it. They hiding what they did. They didn't want her to hurt herself, but she did. And when she hurt herself and she lost that blood, she passed out, and that was the end of Miss Nancy. Allegedly, y'all. We're just sharing our opinion on the case. She got hurt. They sure did. That's what I'm thinking too. Where the video evidence of Savannah dropping her off earlier that night after done. Savannah did not drop her off. Savannah wasn't even in her. They don't even live around each other. See, her daughter husband dropped her off. She got her son-in-law dropped her off. And then like my son-in-law, he dropped me off at home when my daughter was here. And so your son-in-law they can love their mother-in-law, you know what I mean? But it's something distract this case. The distraction came when the FBI came up with the man on the porch. The man on the porch is a distraction to the case. The first person on the case was the Sheriff Chris Nanos. He was the first person on the case, and he came quickly. So what happened was, that's why I think it was the family. Wow. Her brother is who she went to dinner with. The same guy dressed up in the wall, my clothes. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete you, Snow, because we serious about this game. We don't need no distraction. Okay? So if they're not serious about the case, y'all, they're trying to distract y'all. They trying to distract you or us because we here, we winning. We over here doing good. Okay, my thing is this. 1:45, Miss Nancy was already in her house. The ring was disconnected at 1:45. At 2:11 is when the stranger walked up on the porch. The stranger make me think that he never been in a house before. You know, he lives in the woods. But he too clean for me, y'all. That's the only thing throwing me out. I think the FBI brought him in. When the FBI brought the masked man in, that hindered us from our thinking. So we need to think about what was going on in the house when she got there. Now, I think sundown time. Ooh, you talking about in their state? You think they have a sundown town in their state? I don't think that. Okay, so now we don't need to focus on that. No, that's not my focus. But y'all can think about it. Yeah, don't focus on that. Think about it. My thing is this. The mother had company over there, y'all. Okay, back to what I was saying about the timing. 1:47, the ring is disconnected. Why is the ring disconnected at 1:47? If dude walk on the porch, what they mean by the ring is disconnected. That's what I don't understand. What is they talking about? Because I have a ring camera. If I want to have it turned out, they'll turn it out, but it's still on, y'all. You can still monitor it. So do she have one of those cameras that you could just put on your house? You don't have to have a ring. She don't have to have a monitor system. You know what I mean? It about to rain at him. And my thing is too, what was if he wasn't in the house for 41 minutes? And how do they know it's a he? It's so much wrong in this case. Now think about this, y'all. Think about this for a second. Right. Meaning disconnected when he tore it down. So when he tore it down at 1:45, why the heck is it still working? Cause the dude was hitting on it. He hit the ring. Think about this, y'all. Let me give y'all something to think about. When her daughter Annie called her mom at around about 12 o'clock, I'm just estimating. Okay, I'm sorry that my voice is irritating. I'm sorry. I'm from Atlanta, so I love my voice. Okay, so back to our content. Let's focus on the content, or either go somewhere else. Okay. Now look, I'm not gonna let him interrupt us. Nobody interrupt us anymore. Okay. I know. Why they so mean? Why they act like that? Thank you, baby. Gosh. And y'all won't believe it or not. I have a lot of older people on my channel. I don't have kids on my channel. So I don't understand why they behaving this way. That would shock me. Thank you, baby. Gosh. Can I act old? Can I be old like I am? 67, can I please? Thank you. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Okay. Now, the mom's birthday, it was the mother's birthday, y'all. Right. So back to what I was saying. Now, this Annie called her mom. She called her mom that morning around about 12 o'clock. I guess she was trying to give her time enough to wake up, okay? Uh, when she called and she didn't answer, that kind of bothered her a little bit. You know, she kind of, it's kind of trying to rain out here, y'all. So, hey, Carrie. Okay, so, once the sister found out that the mom didn't answer her phone, what happened was she called Savannah. Savannah called Callie. What I said his first name was. I can't remember people's name. His last name was Callie. Okay, when she called Callie immediately called the sheriff. The sheriff responded quickly. The sheriff brought his team in there real quick. He brought his whole team in there, and they took they investigate that case real quick. They did the DNA. They came in that house quick. Okay. Now what he not telling us, and maybe he don't want to tell us, cause it may mess up his investigation, is what he really saw in that house. Now after he did his investigation, it was on a Monday. He said it was on a Monday when he completed his investigation. So what did he see in the house and out the house? Because the lady had cameras everywhere. You said find the information from the camera from going in the back. I never heard of them saying they had anything on the back door. With the help, okay. I do that. I'm outside now. I do that. I do that when I go in the house. You said you want me to get the information from the camera? What kind of information can I get from the camera though? Dimension. Mind comes and goes. And that's why I thought it was, Rena. But then nobody said nothing when I mentioned it. Then nobody said nothing when I mentioned dimension. Mind comes and goes. And when she came back to her right mind, why she didn't look for her, because she needs her man. Okay, this is what I'm saying. After the sheriff did his investigation, when he finished doing his investigation, what happened was that Monday when he completed his investigation, okay, can he tell us what he saw? Unless he think that it would, mess the case up. Oh, look at the dogs that came outside. Is it so cute? I said, Campbell. I'm sorry, I like to see the dogs. Now, what did the sheriff really see? And why I want to believe that she's missing is because she was kidnapped, because that's what the sheriff said. The sheriff said that she was kidnapped. He looking at his girlfriend over there in the pen. Yeah, the sheriff said it was a kidnapping. The sheriff knows something more than what's going on, y'all. He knows what's going on in this case. And it seemed like somebody found her. I don't know why my mind said that. Yeah, he said that she was kidnapped. Yeah, she was kidnapped. And, okay, my thing, okay, if she was kidnapped, it was planned. Don't you plan a kidnapping? There's a lot there. Sure is going around that it is direct threat to news media. What? Because Savannah has interviewed people. What? You know what, Barry? I judge my neighbor based on their yard. Okay. Now I've been in my house 26 years, so we don't judge people around here. All of us are workaholics in retirement. We retired and stuff. The OFC, they would not tell us if something in the house or notes said anything. They won't say. They won't tell the news. See, I'm gonna tell you something. The news people saying the same identical thing that we're saying. They saying the same thing we're saying. With these dumb criminals. Yeah, they dumb criminals, Trinity. Nowadays, they don't. See, that's what I mentioned. I told them before, y'all, in this case, is we got to think stupid. My mom used to tell me don't say that word stupid, but they do stupid stuff, y'all. It's crazy stuff that these criminals does. We have to think dumb. We have to think, and then, that's why sometimes with this case, I be thinking out the box because I can't think like it was back in the day because we use sense. These criminals use their sense. It's no common sense anymore. And this could be a distraction, could be. Well, all the attention over one person. I just it go back to what Barry says. That Epstein, whatever his name is. It's something big about it. When she covered that case, it's something. They don't want her to cover that case. They don't want help. She must have said something they didn't like. Like how they told us the people in that submarine was still alive when they that's to throw the media off. Throw us off. See, I'm going to tell you something. Social media has been right in a lot of cases, y'all. They really have. We really have solved that case. Everybody. Sometimes the answer is so obvious. Right. I remember when I first covered this case, and when I said, this is a weird case, somebody said, what's weird? Now everybody using the word weird. Come on now. It don't make sense. No, a kidnapper, hey, baby. A kidnapper would take you if they were kidnapping her. They'll take her and get the heck out of here. They won't throw no glove out no window. They won't do nothing. Now Mexico, and the reason why I said yesterday, the question I said was, why would they take her to Mexico? And the reason why I said that is because where's her passport? Where's her pocketbook? She has to have a passport to go over there. In Mexico. And when Mexico, them military people, if anything suspicious, they'll look in your car. Now, I mentioned something this morning, y'all. I told somebody that my mom is just like me. We like sitting in the back seat. My mom wasn't no big lady. She was smart, Miss Guthrie. Sitting in the back seat is not a poison ivory. Some people like sitting in the back seat. I love sitting in the back seat, y'all. I go climb in the back seat real quick, and I say, y'all get up in the front seat. I like being in the back seat. And my mom was 83. It's just like Miss Nancy, and she liked to sit in the back seat. And somebody said, "Not Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy wouldn't want to sit in the back seat." What? A lot of women age ain't like it used to be, y'all. Hey, baby. Age ain't. I'm trying to get these people to see 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Everybody don't age quick like they used to back in the days. Out the back, I said it was a son-in-law. Now I realize the sister son-in-law isn't even in the country. Left after the mother went missing. Wait a minute, hold up, because I ain't never heard of what you said, Jesus. I mean, the sister that isn't famous, her husband. Now, see, you talking about Annie. See, she had, I wrote that. It's okay, baby. It's okay. We all make mistakes. And you can make mistakes on my channel. Okay? This is a safe haven place. Nah, boo. We often sit in back because it was training way as proper way for women and even myself when I go on dates. No, when I go on dates, I like to be in the front. But I'm saying when I be in the car with my children and everybody, I like to sit in the back. Now go back to what you said, Giselle, Giselle, um, her son-in-law is a school teacher. Now, I don't really think that the guy on the porch had nothing to do with this. I think the kidnapper was on the inside of the house. I believe the kidnapper could be a nurse, but I don't think she over in Mexico. The reason why I don't think she over in Mexico is because they got to look at all them people in that car. And I know Miss Nancy is an older lady. If she sleeps, she still got to wake up coming through there. Because they going to wonder what's wrong with her. Why she in the back seat? I don't know if she's in the front seat. I don't even know if she in Mexico. Mexico, the people over there was saying that they didn't even tell them about what happened to Miss Guthrie. So my thing is, why, when the sheriff first went over there and found out Miss Nancy was missing, why didn't he warn Mexico? Why didn't he say anything to Mexico that we have a missing lady, a missing 84-year-old woman? If they may bring her to Mexico. Why did the sheriff do that at the beginning? And why was it important for, well, everybody got somebody to look out for their mom, but the Carey guy who Savannah immediately told him to call him, and then when he called him, he called the sheriff. The Carey guy used to be a senator. My thing is, y'all, is it really a kidnapper? Do the sheriff know? I know he said that it's a kidnapping, but I'm saying, what's missing out here? Something's still missing. What happened to, why is blood coming from Miss Guthrie on the porch? Why is her blood up the walkway, y'all? Mexico should have been, no, that's right. Should have notified Mexico ASAP. They should notify. That's why I can't understand why didn't he do this. They're supposed to be political because they are Democrats. And then when you came in, when Savannah, when she made her last speech, how they knew about the peacemaker, I don't know. Now my thing is this. Savannah last speech that she made, she thinks she know who got her mom. She talked, that's how she talked to me. That's just my opinion. My opinion is not necessarily based on facts. But when she said, it's not too late, I know it. When she spoke, she made me think like, well, I know, Mom, you didn't mean for that to happen to Mama, but it's not too late to, turn yourself in. Or either y'all come on home, and I have hope. Savannah can't tell us what's going on because the FBI wants to find the so-called kidnapper. They disabled the peacemaker right away. So, my thing is this. What made the sheriff call? Why did the FBI call? Why did the sheriff call it a kidnapping? They kidnapped her the day after her birthday. Calls her in to sneeze or cough. Okay, yeah. Many have indicated the same in what the daughter spoke. She know right. Got to. She got to have an idea of what's going on. And that sheriff has an idea of what's going on, too. I'm sure her children reported her being on that piece. Yeah, they did. My thing is, right, y'all right. My thing is, something happened to Miss Nancy. And Savannah was telling the people, it's all right. You all right. Come on, just just turn, it's not too late. Like, my mama gone, and I know my mama gone, but I still have hope. She got to keep the hope in there, y'all, because you don't want the kidnapper to know things. I think it's somebody. I think whoever in that house is somebody that loves her. Whoever did this to her is somebody who in love with her. I don't know why I said it. I don't think that person it was intended to hurt her, y'all. Whoever got her, I didn't think they wasn't intended to hurt her. And the reason why I said it is because the way Savannah speaks. Now, the ransom, golly, I gotta make sure I say that, y'all. The ransom, the notes that TMZ was receiving is got to take in consideration. We're gonna take in consideration that those notes are serious, but cause one of them we have to think that the notes is weird. The notes are weird, and we don't have to believe the notes serious. We don't have to. But I want to take in consideration. But they are playing cat and mouse with TMZ. I said the same thing. How do people know anything about the man, whoever they was, and staying up for 41 minutes? Man, I'm living my best life. You don't even know it. I sleep when I want to. I get up when I want to. I can eat when I want to. I can do anything I want to since I retired. I'm so peaceful. I am so in peace, honey. I don't even want to be bothered with nobody. You know what I mean? I like talking to y'all older people. I like talking to people who, young and older people who understand. You know what I mean? Because this is what I used to do. Use strategy. On my job, we use different kinds of. We never told nobody that their opinion don't make sense. Everybody's opinions matters when you're trying to solve a case. I hope child, you don't know. Kara, I love my life. Anybody want to fuss and argue, I have to delete them out of my life because I ain't right there, y'all. And you ain't gonna take me there. What that song said, the Staple singer, I take you there. Not, hey, fully retired, baby. At first, I wasn't fully retired. I had retired, but I had on the other little job, But other than that, I don't even want no money. My thing is to help people with, to see how important their mental and physical health is very important in this world. You ain't got to listen to everybody. These people don't know nothing about you. Don't you argue with them. And that's why I'm worrying about Miss Nancy. I'm worrying about this is too clean. This case is too clean. See, when I seen the guy who came on the porch, y'all, that Mexican-looking guy came on the porch, I don't know who I thought he was. I thought he was at first I thought he worked in a school somewhere. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I thought he worked in a school, not that he could be a PE teacher, because that's how I used to dress. We used to dress like that. When they changed the kids to uniform, we had to wear khakis. In the school, yeah, we had to wear khakis. Then I don't know what them folk doing now. I know I ran out that door. I told them don't buy me no cake. But when I seen that masked man came on her porch, first thing I said, do he work at Walmart? Do he work at a school? Is he a custodian? Do he have somewhere to stay? Did his girlfriend kick him out? He's too neat. He was too neat for me. The guy who came on her porch. His shoes didn't look bad. Something about that dude who came on her porch. And this happened after her birthday. Why is that beautiful lady missing after her birthday? Is it somebody who worked for her? that loves her and they don't want to go to Mexico. Anything, they running from trying to go to Mexico. See, they not looking at this case right. And them folks ain't trying to go to Mexico. Them folks trying to stay over here in the United States. So why would they take her to Mexico? Only way they take her to Mexico if they left Mexico to come over here to take her to Mexico. That don't make sense. So it don't seem like a kidnapping because it's no transportation. How y'all transporting her? And why y'all talking about staying over here in the United States? Why you trying to get back to Mexico? They better think about that, y'all, what I just said. Them Mexican people trying to stay in the United States. Why in the world would they want to go to Mexico and ask for some money? Like somebody sent them over here to get her. That's what they want us to think. That's what they want us to think. You know what? And I hope that all these people who thinking that what we said don't make sense, it makes a lot of sense. We have to jump out of that box. We got to jump out the box because they don't think like we think. I got a 46-year-old daughter. And she said, Mama, these people don't think like the way they was raised. My kid old-fashioned. And my thing is this. These people don't think like us, y'all. They don't think like us. They don't move like us. They think we ain't never did nothing slick. See, we used to say the word slick. Kidnapping. Don't nobody want no kidnapping charge. They don't kidnap people no more. They go upside their head and get what they want. That's all they had to do to Miss Nancy. Now, somehow this case making me think that she with her boyfriend. If nothing happened to her in that house, where's her purse? They got to tell us something else, y'all. But they can't tell us nothing else. It's just like a pre-trial, trying to get up evidence. But Carlos, I'm going to tell y'all this part. I don't like how they did. I don't like how they did Carlos. I don't like it. I don't care what these folks are, who they are. Carlos should have been the FBI should apologize to that man. Sorry, man. Here go your phone. Here go everything. Came through that man's house. That man about to sue the FBI. And then see, if he sue the FBI, they about to send him back to Mexico. Yeah, she'll be a burden to them, Carol. Why you gonna take a kidnapper? Don't take trouble with them. Miss Nancy is money. They ain't got to kidnap her. She could have went in her bank and gave them what they want to get. I don't believe that. I don't believe nobody took her out of Mexico, came over to him from Mexico, and then took her to Mexico. They don't want to live in no Mexico. Them people want to stay over here. And Clinton and Biden, they had no being bringing all them folks over here like that. That was wrong how he did that. I don't want to talk about that because he made me mad. I agree. Yeah, they need to apologize to that man. That man traumatized, man. Who can sleep? And he said people following him, Roller skate. You know how to skate? I bet you can't outskate me. But I ain't trying to cut the subject, but I got to tell her this since she got roller skate by name. I called myself trying to put on some roller skates about 2 years ago. And you know, I act like I couldn't skate no more. And that hurt my feeling. God, that hurt my feeling. I'm up there falling. I'm like, what the world? But anywho, the sheriff knows what happened. Sheriff, you calling it a kidnapping. That's why I'm saying a kidnapping. Oh, okay. But we used to skate all the time. We used to, you said the tones of people would show up for Carlos in court. Man, I'm showing up for Carlos in court over here on this screen yard, y'all. 56. I was skating. I was playing softball. I just quit playing softball before I had my knee surgery when I was like 56. Yeah, around about 56. I could still play softball, y'all. But if I hit the ball, now I got to run around that field, and they don't want me to tear my knee up again. I skate especially on the ice. Oh no, I can't skate on no ice now. I ain't getting on no ice. Squad 180 split side. What is that, Roller? This is squad 180 split side. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't nobody kidnap them. They too close to. My thing is they too close to the border. Them people don't want to go back over there. And you know what? In Carlos, I feel. Carlos said at night, he said people be following them in a car. They be driving around. He seen a red truck following him. Why did he put that man in that situation? And when I saw Carlos on the news, I said, Carlos, get off the news. Boy, you on the news talking to these people. Everybody and their mama, grandmama looking at you. Everybody looking at Carlos. Now they want, nobody want no fame. Nobody want no social media fame, but a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Right. That man, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about what the FBI did to Carlos. Is took his manhood from him. And when I say manhood, he made that man feel like he was the less of a man. Because what he was doing, he was protecting his family. He got kids, he got a wife. And a lot of things that they said to them too. They took that manhood from him, y'all. Make him feel less of a man. Because they're not a man. A real man don't want nothing to happen. He protects his family. And they snatched that man out that car while his children there. That's their daddy, man. That's their father. That ain't right. That ain't right. And they still ain't apologized to that man, y'all. I don't believe Trump think it's a kidnapping. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I ain't gonna say it. That'll be another subject. That'll be another topic. Cause that topic right there make this internet go bing 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 bing. Boy, I think I'm at a casino. But y'all, any more questions y'all have that I think I can answer, about the case, or either y'all want to say, about this case? Because my thing is, think about it, y'all. It happened the day after her birthday. Why? Why let her celebrate with her friends? Why let she celebrate with her friends before her birthday? Then her daughter, she caught the Uber to her daughter's house. Then she rode back home with the son-in-law. And the only thing I can't understand is this, y'all. There's no reason, I don't care what nobody said, that your mama should be riding some Uber. And y'all got fine cars and stuff. I don't care if she stay 11 minutes from there. Your mama ain't got no business riding no Uber. Y'all ain't but 11 minutes from her. Y'all couldn't come get your mama? You see what happened when you mistreat your mother? I ain't gonna say they mistreat their mom. I ain't gonna say that because this shouldn't happen. But I'm saying, you see what happened? And the older, somebody 8400 shoot, they set in their ways. Them older people be set in their ways, y'all. Yeah, I put Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy look like a cool. I think she drink a little bit. I'm not sure, but she cool. She can. She don't retire too. She can chill out and do whatever she want to do. I think a lot of people like Miss Nancy. Right. Miss Nancy, that's the only person I'm worrying about. Just tell us, give us more about her. And who is all these people over her house, her friend? I'm set in my ways, and I don't even want to hear no noise when I'm asleep. My dog get on my nerve when I'm trying to go to sleep. I said, stop it before I put y'all in your house. I'm trying to get, I don't want nobody to stay with me. I'm saying, I don't did all my raising, I don't raise them kids. Everybody got their own house. Then let me enjoy the rest of my life. And that's what I'm going to do. Might dance later on. Might put me some TikTok songs on. Shoot. Some of the TikTok songs I be want to play for y'all, it'll be like a 2 minute copyrights. I be want to play that old school music, and then they won't let me do it. Her having a drink was choice not to kidnap. That's right. She can take that drink if she want to. See, the lady said that her neighbor said that the counter doors that they have, because most of the older people around there, they like us around here in their neighborhood. Like I've been out here 26 years, and they've been out here longer than me. And we are retirees, police officers and everybody over here. So we know the neighborhood. But see, you know the neighborhood, but you can have some fools that move into the neighborhood that can mess your neighborhood up, but we ain't never had that problem. We blessed. We blessed. We blessed around here, y'all. I don't even want to move nowhere else. I would never move nowhere else unless I move with my son, my daughter, my son, but rather my son. Quiet. He got an old school area too. But the thing is about Miss Nancy, her area, they know each other. That door that they have, everybody got that front door. Everybody got that front door. So what he had to do is, y'all, this who I be fussing at right here. This who I be fussing at right here. Who on my lap. Camper. Now get down. I'm not going in no house right now. Stop scratching up my leg, boy. Scratching up my darn leg. Well, stop. Camper. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. He tried to scratch my leg. Sit down. I'm not ready to go in the house. When I come outside, y'all want to go inside. No, we're going to stay out here until I finish talking to my friends. Leave me alone. Everybody want to tell me what to do. But, yeah, so I said to myself, how did he get in the house? Can y'all tell us how he got in the house? Can y'all tell? They'll run me crazy too, boy. I tell you, man, you drinking done. Everything. I know what they want, a TREAT. They ain't getting there though. But sit down. She's so sweet. She don't do nothing. She older. But get down, camper. I'm not playing with you now. Leave me alone. Get back up here again. Better stop messing with me. Shoot. Make me forget what I was doing. I'm about to say. Yeah, adorable. Get on my darn nerve. Y'all don't. When I be on live, I be want to say, you know how our mama used to do back in the days, y'all, when our parent be like, when I get on that phone, don't be saying nothing to me when I get on the phone. They wait until I get on the phone. She good. She don't do nothing. It's this man right here. He think he can tell me what to do. He don't tell me what to do. He wait until I get ready to do it. No, our mom used to say, y'all wait until I get on the phone and then ask me something, knowing I'm on yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, y'all, I feel sorry for Miss Nancy. I really do. I really do feel sorry for Miss Nancy. I really do. Yeah, boy, I really do. I really feel sorry for Miss Nana. Can he enjoy her 84th birthday? And Mama would give Mama Mama give you that look. You better go. and I used to be. I tell my brother, Mama gonna get you when she get off the phone. I be like, Mama gonna get you when she get out the phone and can't look. She be looking like you better leave Mama alone. 'Cause Mama go, and she'll be act up too. Now she'll act up sometime at night when I be on live. She want to jump and eat food loud. Y'all thinking me eating, it be her eating, and he be looking at her. They'll trip. I started to put both of them out. One minute I started to put both of them out. I said, hell, I want to live by myself. I said, I want to live by myself. I don't want nobody to stay with me. Y'all getting on my nerve. Y'all trying to take me to my grave. Y'all trying to take me to my grave early. I just let me enjoy. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. I tell jokes all day. Y'all, that's why I be laughing at these folks. These folks be making me laugh. But you know, I feel sorry for, and Miss Nancy got to have a dog. I thought she still had that poodle dog. Where's her poodle dog? But I tell you, where's Miss Nancy dog at? Cause honey, somebody try to break in my house. They ain't gonna break in my house. They touch that door, they ain't gonna be able to touch another door. But me, this one right here, Council. This one right here. Me, him, and the kidnapper be fussing. He ain't gonna let nobody take me out this house. Don't nobody they don't want to steal me. They don't want to steal me. They want to see me, man. I said, y'all got to feed me. If you gonna kidnap me, you better stop at Red Lobster. Look, they come give me a tortito or whatever it is. A taco. I be like, a taco? I'm hungry. The kidnapper, they'll put me back. Oh, her pup passed. Oh, he died. Oh. Camper mixed with poodle too. He'll shit too mixed with poodle and pickaninny. His eye, one of his eyes be acting like it bothering him. Oh, her dog passed away. Oh my God. Oh, the kidnapper with a cover. The kidnapper, hey, kidnapper try to get in here and take me. They be like, oh hell no, I changed my mind. I default hell. They kidnap me. Oh boy. They be like, we in the wrong house. I say, yeah, y'all in the wrong house, baby, because they ain't got no money. I told the kidnapper. I lied to the kidnapper too. I be like, I got AIDS. And we broke, baby. We broke. What you doing? Kidnapping me for what? They ain't got no money. My folks ain't got no money. Hush your mouth. They ain't got no money. I said, my people ain't got, my people don't say, take her. Get down, campus. Not playing, but you stop. Try me. They won't make it to the first. He said they won't make it to the first house of the neighborhood. Wash your mouth. Yeah, they be like, Oh hell no, we at the wrong house. I said, baby, why you kidnapping me? God, they ain't got no money. Y'all ain't funny. I be done told this kidnapper, can I look, I be done told the guy who supposed to be kidnapping me, can I borrow some money, baby? We ain't got no money. You at the wrong house. I said, who you trying to call? Oh, you trying to get these folks trying to get rid of me themselves. I told the kidnapper, these folks trying to get rid of me themselves. Somebody don't kidnap mama for what? We ain't got no money. Let me stop messing with y'all. I mean, especially when you first I'm an easy sleeper too. I'm an easy sleeper. I'm a light sleeper, boy. Anything I hear, I jump. But they're like, damn. I said, what you want? Man, get out in front of my door before I put a hole through the thing. Yeah. Hold on, let me stop messing with y'all. Whew, he talking about he ain't staying in the house. He ain't stayed in Miss Nancy's house for 41 minutes. He ain't gonna even stay in my house for 2. He ain't gonna even get in here. I love Hyper. He put me in the car. He like, oh hell no, let that crazy woman out there. Put that crazy woman out there. Put that crazy woman out there. We ain't got no money, baby. We ain't got no money. Let that damn crazy woman out that car. Don't take me to no damn. You ain't taking me. Can't take me to no Mexico. You ain't gonna make it, baby. Cause I'm gonna be cool in that back seat. They gonna like this lady like this ride. Why you ain't scared? I'm just trying to see where you about to take me. Cause I'm hungry. I'm trying to see where you about to take me, cause I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Can you stop at Burger King? Let me stop. Can you take me to Burger King? Give me a children meal. Let me stop. Let me get me a children meal. What kind of drink you want? I'm gonna say, baby, what kind of drink you like? In the back seat asking for snacks. I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. What you want to eat? You can get me a number 13, a children meal. Oh, let me stop. My granddaughter would have to collect. Give me a number 13, baby. And then he said, what kind of soda you want? I said, what kind you like, baby? See, y'all be fussing and fighting with the kidnapper. I be nice to him. Can you stop over here at the package store? Let me get me a 6-pack. They gonna bring my ass back. Can you stop over here at the package store? They're like, hey man, woman, you supposed to be scared. Now, before you take me home, stop. Let me get a 6-pack. I'm gonna have to walk home, y'all. They don't put me out. Let me stop. Let me stop. Hold on, let me stop fooling with y'all. They gonna be like that later. That lady act like she want to get kidnapped. Not, I want you to take me to the store. Yeah, that kidnapper, they gonna drop me off at the stop sign. I said, said, before you drop me off, can you take me up here and get a 6-pack? And he gonna say, go on in. I'm gonna say, can I borrow $5? And I come back out when I come back out the store, they gonna be like, where my rag go? Damn, you tuck it and roll it. Y'all funny. Kids, nothing. That kid don't say never mind. The kid don't say I'm gonna take your old ass back home. Now they gonna say you gonna walk. I be on there in the back. I be back there on the back seat saying, I'm just trying to see where you about to take me. Let me stop. I'm trying to see where we going. And then I'm telling him I don't know nothing about the neighborhood. I know every stop sign he going to. Y'all, I'm gonna stop man with y'all. I ain't fooling with y'all. Ain't your name Miss Sally? No, it's Susie. They was looking for Miss Sally, but I'm Susie. Yeah, fun. I'm stop messing with y'all. Ooh, little name Miss Sally. You Miss Sally, right? I said, no, I'm Miss Susie. I'm sorry, man, with y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. You can't do nothing but laugh about this. No. No, say he fooling with me. The kidnapper don't put me out there. They kept Miss Nancy, but they threw me out the door. Oh, y'all got me over here crying. Y'all got me crying. I ain't fooling with y'all. Well, give me a number 13. He said, that's what cheering to me. I said, but that's what I want, because I ain't know how much money you had in your pocket. Said, nah, we don't get kidnapped. They don't want nothing. Are you sure you trying to kidnap me? You got it wrong, how baby. I ain't gonna even tell the police you been over here. I ain't gonna tell on you. Just go on leave now. Go on the leave. Just go on the leave. I ain't gonna call the police on you. Just go on the leave. I ain't fooling with y'all. They don't want me. Oh, Lord have mercy. After I be done told him lies, boy, he be done got done left me standing at the door. Give me a number 13. A number 13 is a children meal, ma'am. And I'm saying, well, that's what I'm saying. You might not want to kidnap me because I ain't got no money, boy. Lord, y'all, I ain't fooling with y'all no more. I ain't been fooling with y'all. I've been wanting to have a good time with y'all so bad. I tell you the truth. Y'all got me sweating over here with a house coat on. Oh, nah, they would have put no reward on me because I wouldn't have told them. He took me up there too. If he take me to give me a 6-pack and come on back home, then he all right. You all right, you straight. But you got to take me to get that 6-pack. I'm going to say, you didn't lock the door. You ain't locked me outside the house, did you? You ain't locked the door, did you? Well, that's okay, baby. You go on, I'll get in. You'll see me climbing up the ladder I couldn't climb up the ladder, y'all, through the window with a house coat on, with everything showing in the back. They go Miss Lanita climbing up the ladder. I'm trying to save my life, baby. I'm trying to save my life, baby. It's all right, y'all. Don't sing that before. I ain't fool. I'm about to stop. I ain't fooling with y'all no more today. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't fooling with y'all no more today. I know I ain't fooling with y'all. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all don't make me go. Y'all make me go do some TikToks. Hey, y'all, I gotta tell y'all this. Whew. Oh, Lord. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. Said coupon accepted. I ain't fooling with y'all. I ain't saying nothing else. I ain't saying that, but this have really been a fun and question. Why don't you, I don't want no plant from you plant some tree. Oh, I'm already trying. You said plant. I got a big tree right there. I don't want no plants in my yard. I don't have no green thumb. I'm already trying to get them limbs up there cut. Folks want to charge you an arm and leg just to climb up there and saw. I tell you what, I'm gonna call that guy on YouTube and said, I ain't ashamed to be it. I'm gonna say, sir, can you come? I need so much help. I'm 67 years old. I need some limbs cut down in my yard, and I can't afford it. Y'all know on YouTube they be cleaning up them people's yard. Shit, let them come down here and clean up cut these tree limbs down. You think I ain't gonna be nice to them? I don't think I got in my refrigerator off of them is some Coca-Colas. I don't know how to do plants for free. Yeah, and they be cleaning up them yards for free. I got a limb right now need to be cut down. I need to get some young boys up there. Them young boys to take $20. Shoot, they want to take $20. I give all of y'all $20. Get up there and cut that limb now. Yeah, they got to know what they doing. Cause they fall ain't got no insurance for them. Y'all, I had a good time with y'all. I'm about to go. Y'all funny. I done had a good time with y'all. Yeah, that man be cutting that grass, be cutting them trees down, them limbs right there. Man, I got a big old tree right there. Tree right there be so pretty, y'all, in the summertime. But they need to cut them limbs down. These young folks don't want to do nothing no more. I don't want to climb up on it. I told my yard man, I said, y'all don't know how to climb up there and saw them. I seen the man, he ain't use nothing but a saw. Just cut the limb down. Jesus. Not me, I can't get up there. Man, that's what fine, your son. I'm just gonna pray, wait until I get God bless me with some money and get that whole tree cut low. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, y'all, I love y'all, and y'all, that's it, y'all. Rest of the day. I'll be back later on, y'all. Y'all so funny. I love y'all, though. Be cool. Stay cool.